Romantic love, Eros. There is a kind of love, not only stirring the heart, but awakening the soul. The ancient Greeks called it Eros, passionate love, a flame that warms, and a fire that can burn, a force both tender and overwhelmingly powerful, a mystery whispered through centuries, from ancient temples to our modern lives. 1. The origin of Eros, the creative pulse of the universe. In the primordial darkness, before the world took shape, Greek mythology tells us this. Eros was already there. The poet Hesiod wrote, "In the beginning, Eros came into being, the bond that draws all creatures together." Eros is not merely attraction. It is life energy, a silent pull that draws souls close. It is the moment your eyes meet someone, and the world suddenly glows. The breath pauses, the heartbeat shifts, and something ancient quietly awakens within you. 2. Eros, not just flesh, but a pathway into eternal beauty. In the Symposium, the philosopher Plato described Eros as a sacred ladder of ascent, from the beauty of the body, to the beauty of the soul, to the beauty of what is eternally good. He wrote, "He who loves with Eros is awakened by beauty. But the ultimate aim is to love beauty itself." For Plato, desire alone is not the danger. The danger is stopping there. When purified, Eros becomes the journey of a heart learning to grow. 3. Eros longs for belonging, not possession. In The Four Loves, C.S. Lewis wrote, "Eros says, 'I want you. Not for my desire, but because you are you.'" Eros is most beautiful when it walks with pauses, respect, responsibility, and the will to love. Through every rise and every fall of emotion, a warm flame, yes, but one that can burn, if unguarded. 4. Modern psychology, Eros needs a sacred container. Erich Fromm wrote in The Art of Loving, "Passion may flare in a moment, but love requires discipline and maturity." Science tells us that Eros touches dopamine, the spark of joy; oxytocin, the bond of closeness; serotonin, emotional steadiness. Eros is powerful, intense, alive, but never enough alone. It needs philia, friendship; pragma, wisdom; and agape, sacrificial love. 5. The beauty and the shadow of Eros. The beauty. It makes life vivid. It awakens creativity. It deepens connection. It draws hearts into understanding. The shadow. It can be mistaken for impulse. It can become dependency. It can wound. When responsibility is absent, Eros is not darkness. It is a flame. And every flame asks to be tended. 6. The spiritual lens. Eros as a sacred gift. Pope Benedict XVI wrote, "Eros, when purified, is lifted into agape. Agape sustains Eros, so it does not fall into corruption." Eros is the gift. Agape is the compass. Together, they create a love that is passionate and holy. 7. Eros, the doorway into the mystery of love. Eros is the first call. drawing us toward someone. But once refined, Eros becomes the first step into mature love, where the heart not only trembles, but learns to give. Eros is a flame, but also an invitation. Know one another more deeply. Love more beautifully. Let passion become light, responsible, life-giving. Never shadow. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. Proverbs chapter 31 verse 25. 8. Eros love in the context of the Bible. In the Bible, Eros love refers to romantic attraction, desire, and the deep emotional physical connection between a man and a woman. Although the word eros itself is not directly used in Scripture, the concept is expressed clearly, especially in Song of Solomon, the most poetic celebration of romantic and marital love. Eros love, in the biblical sense, is not merely passion. It is passion under God's design. Romantic desire expressed with purity, honor, and commitment. In Song of Solomon, we hear the voice of two lovers longing for each other with joy, admiration, and deep affection. Their love is tender, poetic, and full of desire, but always within the safe boundary of covenant. God created romance. God created desire. And when expressed in the way He intended, Eros becomes a reflection of His beauty, creativity, and unity. But the Bible also gives a gentle warning. Eros love is powerful. And like all powerful things, it must be guided by wisdom. That is why Scripture says, "Do not arouse or awaken love until the time is right." Song of Solomon chapter 2 verse 7. This verse reminds us that Eros love is a precious gift, one that should blossom in the right season, in the right relationship, with the right commitment. When Eros love is expressed within marriage, it becomes something sacred. It becomes a picture of unity, joy, and the kind of intimate love God designed from the beginning. And when Eros love is submitted to God, it does not control us. It enriches us. It strengthens companionship. It deepens trust. It creates the bond that makes two people become one flesh, as God intended from the Garden of Eden. Eros love is not sinful. Eros love is not shameful. Eros love is beautiful when it reflects the heart and order of God. May the triune God walk beside you, guiding you to protect the sacred boundaries of romantic love, to honor them with courage and dignity, and to face the future with grace and joy. Emmanuel. See you in the next episode. Filial love.
A whisper in my soul, a longing in the night, a spark that starts to rise and reaches for the light. I'm learning how to feel beyond the dream of skin, a love that calls me higher, a fire born within. This heart of mine, lift it to your way. Let desire be a river that leads to holy flame. deeper love, a greater love shining through the heat. Eros, you are not the end, you're the door where love begins. Turn this fire into light, lead me into love that's right. The trembling of my heart becomes a sacred song. The passion you have given is meant to make me strong. I'm learning how to love with purity and grace, to see the heart of heaven in every warm embrace. To your way, let desire be a river that leads to holy flame. Eros, you awaken me, but you're calling me to see there's a deeper love, a greater love shining through the heat. Eros, you are not the end, you're the door. Turn this fire into light, lead me into love that's right. Let passion rise, but purified. Let every longing be sanctified. My heart, my soul, my every breath, and love that lasts. Eros, you awaken me, but you're calling me to see there's a deeper love, a greater love shining through the heat. Eros, you are not the end, you're the start of grace within. Turn this fire